Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Just hopped over onto the test server, and again, this is the test server. There is a brand new event that I wanted to go ahead and look at, the Celestial Isles. So it looks like it's going to be another event where we're going to have to choose our hero or choose whatever rewards, and it looks like you're going to have a ton of progression that's coming through here and a ton of loot available from what I'm kind of looking at. So even set as default reward. So we'll go with the Stargazers. So we can pull Stargazer cards here. And I'm not sure if it's one Stargazer card, because if you look, it's looking like it is one key is going to be one pull. So as you can see there, we did have floors 1 through 9, floor rewards 10, which we actually get into the heroes, the emblems, and of course the chests. So after aisle 10, meaning that theoretically we could get through a ton of aisles before we get to aisle 10. Let's go ahead and look through the Celestial Isles real quick. Can acquire Celestial Keys, completing daily quests, playing the Depths of Time adventure. Players are required to choose a high value reward on each new island before beginning opening slots. Once an island's high value reward has been discovered, players can choose to advance to the next floor or may continue to stay on the island. Never stay on the island. The high reward is the one that you want. During the Celestial Isle event, players are able to unlock one ultimate reward every 10 floors or island, which I believe the ultimate reward is what is on the 10th floor. Remaining Celestial Keys will be recalled into gold. So let's go ahead and mix this up. And I want to look at the key acquisition. So where we're actually going to be getting the keys for this event. Because again, this seems like it's going to be a really, really good event. Daily quest chest. So here we're going to be able to get some keys. Let's go through and look really quick, which there are 3 keys we get out of the very first chest. So we have 3 keys there. 3, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so 15. So you're getting 15 keys a day. Now with that, I believe AFK rewards are going to give keys as well, which is very, very cool. So daily chests, we get 15 keys there. Voyage of Wonder, which is up right now. It just was actually released. AFK rewards, we'll go ahead and we'll get keys out of there. Event deals, which is the actual shop. So the event deals, again, 60 keys for 25 bucks, 120 keys for 50 bucks, 240 keys for $100. Best deal ever to buy is always the $1 pack. So if you're putting anything into this game, if you're actually putting real life currency into the game, the best buy is the $5 packs and the $1 packs for the amount of keys you get. Because if you look at the actual merchant, 60 keys for $25. So essentially you're talking 10 keys for $5, a little over 10 keys, usually around 10 to 12 keys. Here you do get 16. So the $5 pack, not only do you get additional rewards such as the hero essence here, but you do get more keys when you're buying the $5 packs that release every day. Weekly deals usually never have them. The monthly deals do not have them for the event rewards. And the new Voyage is up, the Depths of Time 2. So if you have not run the first Depths of Time, I believe you can still run this one. But if you go to the Peaks of Time, the Wandering Balloon is where the Depths of Time is. The first Depths of Time. This is the old one that we ran in September of 2019. So making sure to complete stage 20-20 to unlock this. It's pretty easy. You don't get the greatest rewards, but it is still free loot. And it is on the Wandering Balloon. A lot of people have not been able to find this. So it is on the Wandering Balloon. So the new Voyage we're not going to get into right now, the Depths of Time 2. But if you look, 20, 40, 60 keys. Plus, I believe this is going to be a hero choice chest. So that is going to be phenomenal rewards. 500 diamonds, 10 scrolls. Even here we get a lot of chests, hero essence, some more diamonds, and a lot more keys with a ton more rare stones. As you can see, that is a lot of keys. That is a lot of emblems. So very, very cool with the Depths of Time 2. Like I said, this is on the test server, just came out on the test server. The other thing I wanted to look at was how many keys does it take to do a pull, which it is just 1. So if you're getting 15 keys, I believe last time it was more than 1 with the Verdant Valley, I believe it was. So here we do get 3 keys. So essentially we get 3 pulls to use our 3 keys. So essentially if you're spending your $1 a day, you get 8 keys. So that's going to give you 8 pulls. if you complete the Peaks of Time, you're probably looking at 20, 40, 60, probably 80 to 100 keys in there, which would be 100 pulls at 1 key each. Plus the daily rewards, you get 15, plus the AFK rewards. I don't know how many you're going to get. So you're going to have the ability to pull a ton of loot out of here. I mean, it is going to be a ton. I know here, I believe it is only 1 card. So instead of stacking them like this being 40 cards for some of the factions, they've only kind of done 2 cards, as you can see there. Same with scrolls. They've only did 1, so you can pull 50 in total. So it seems like if you go through a ton of floors, you should be able to clear a lot of the floor 10s, essentially, which has 15 Stargazer cards there, 60 red chests, 1600 Twisted Essence, as well as, look who we got. We have Khazard, we have Talene, we have Wukong, we have Saurus, Oscar, we have Skarath. So very, very powerful heroes in here, especially Talene, especially Khazard. If you're building either of those, this would be a spot to get 4 copies of them, which is super, super huge, or take your chances with the Stargazer. Personally, if you look at the Stargazer, usually every 60 to 70 cards, you get 1 copy, possibly 2. If you're looking to go for those heroes, Talene or Khazard, which I really, really recommend above anything, go for Talene. Pull the copies if you need her to get her up to Ascended. Try to get her to Ascended. After you have her to Ascended, I would go for either Khazard or the red chest, depending on what you're building, because that is going to be super, super powerful, especially being able to go through floors 1 through 9 and pulling either cards, depending where you're at, the Stargazer cards or the faction scrolls. Faction scrolls are always a good pull because you can go ahead and choose which faction you want to pull, and you have a greater chance of getting cards from there. Chests, never go for. The fodder cards, I would not go for. Rare cards and rare heroes you will get over time. Commons, summons, not at all. The primordial emblems you can get from the shop, as well as the Twisted Essence you can pull from the shop, or you can actually buy in the shop now. So the 2 faction scroll, or the faction scrolls here, and also the Stargazer cards. And here, Talene, Khazard, and the Stargazer, or the red chests. Definitely my best bet. Talene, Khazard, red chests. So just remember that order. So we'll stick on this one with, that's fine, faction scrolls are good. So overall, Celestial Isles, very, very stoked. Usually within about a week, this will drop to the live servers, and it is an event for 13 days, or 14 total. So usually it's 12 days that you can actually do the event. Then it's 2 days, kind of the redemption or using up your keys. So even though it says 14 days, usually we only see 12 days out of it. So very, very cool event. And as you also see here, the daily maze is coming back, which within, I believe, the next day or 2, the daily maze will be back. This is resetting every 24 hours. So when you're running multiple accounts, you have to run the daily maze like crazy, because in here you can buy Arthur. Arthur is definitely a focus for the daily maze, especially when you get red chests that appear actually right in this spot as you progress further in the campaign. So focusing your tokens on Arthur till he's unlocked, it does turn into his emblem, and then the red chest as well with Labyrinth tokens. So making a ton of runs through the Labyrinth, which is absolutely awesome. So we have 2 big events that are coming. Well, Daily Maze, not really considering it much of an event, but the Celestial Isles event is definitely an event. And this is the first time that they have actually tied it to the Voyage of Wonder. So it's be very, very cool to see. I'm going to go ahead and run through the Depths of Time too when I get a little more time to actually sit down, but wanted to show you the new event. Cannot wait to see it. It's going to be very, very cool when it hits the live server, because you are going to be able to do a ton of summons, and you're going to get a ton of loot in here. I mean, if you're going through 10, 20, 30 full floors to get the chest, the floor 10, you're going to pull a lot of loot through here just with the cards that are contained in here. The scrolls, the chests, everything else. So there is going to be a lot to come with this event. So let me know in the comments what you think. Lilith is absolutely doing a phenomenal job with this game. Not only the redemption codes, the amount of events they're running, back-to-back content, coming up with new content with the Abysmal Expedition. Very, very cool. The game that really keeps you engaged to play. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think of the new event. And as always, thank you guys for watching.